Hey guys, and welcome back to King's Landing, where war is here once again. It just seems to be never ending for Dany. War, war, and war. Maybe that's what she was born to be. I mean, she does have 3 dragons. Maybe she was just meant to have constant war. We finally have another person to try and make a challenge against her. Of course, it was always going to be Aegon of Essos, that fake man who says he's a Targaryen. Of course he's not a Targaryen. How dare he say such a thing? But he's got others to maybe not necessarily think he is, but he's managed to get, gold from the people and help, and they've given him the chance and men to come and try and take what he feels is rightfully his. He has a son, actually, as well, who actually is in my court, of course, sympathy for the Harpy. I mean, what are we going to do? What are we going to do in this situation? Obviously, as well, he's had someone join him, Crusader. The Greyjoys have joined him, which is weird because they helped us fight against the other people. Maybe he really does think that he is. I don't know, maybe he does think he's a Targaryen. Or I guess maybe he's just promised Euron Greyjoy maybe more independence for the Ironborn. Who knows how that has gone down, but apparently he has now betrayed us. And again, his son, I think, is in my court. So yeah, both they obviously don't care about their kids right now. Or maybe they know that Dany, maybe they think that she is, a very nice person. I'm not sure. A few of our vassals are kind of risen up and stuff to help us out. I'm probably going to leave a lot of it to them. I don't think we really have much to worry about. I think our vassals can kind of deal with this situation. If not, I can just raise a few more men. But yeah, we should be okay. We've been assigned a new maester from the Citadel. Let's hope he serves well. Maester Owen. Okay. Good for him. Welcome aboard, Maester Owen. Your bannerman is currently under threat. He's always... I thought I was already helping... Is it the same guy? It was the same guy, yeah. We're already helping him. Can he not help himself? Why can't this man help himself right now? He's about to be attacked by 5,000 men. He has about... With our many as 6,000. But yeah. Bring with the greatest knights, yeah. Okay, so we have a few knights to pick from. Sir Castos Gargolin. Skilled fighter. He's ruthless and diligent. He's going to do whatever he needs to win. 20 years old. Sir Donald. Brave. Skilled fighter. Got a few tourney wins as well under his belt. And Sir Harold Munchel. Formidable fighter. Ooh. That sounds pretty nice. An 8 for his dual skill. I say it's not just that. Obviously that decides the stuff. I'm just having a quick look. You know what? Let's choose him. Harold Munchel. You're the sibling to someone who's a lord, so you're probably not going to hold lands, are you? So, step forward. I have ambitions. Well, I mean, he is an ambitious man, so I guess that makes sense. No one wants to be on my council. I've said this so many times. I feel like I have to keep repeating myself. Now, you're probably thinking, why am I not getting my men? I said just a second ago, I think my vassal can probably handle Aegon. He's not really a big threat when it comes to all things. If we need to, we can bring someone up. Jarmin Selmy actually would make a fine steward. A fine master of coin, possibly. Let's go with Jarmin Selmy. Congratulations, Jarmin Selmy. You've now found yourself on the small council. Good, good, good. No. Drive them back. Jacaeus of Essos is currently under my control, and his relative Aegon of Essos currently opposing us. What should we do with him? We could execute him. I think because he's only 15 still. And again, Dany, I don't think is just someone who just kill him for no reason. I would just put him in the dungeon. Let's imprison him for now. Let's imprison him for now. And see how things go. He might have had nothing to do with this. He might not be trying to betray us or anything. How many things can we got? Commanders. Let's do that. 2 more commander slots. Martin Payne. Bring the Paynes in. And Gunsa Rosby. Yeah, Rosby's been pretty good to us. And we've a wrong title holding. City of King's Landing. Okay, let's deal with that then. City of King's Landing. Okay, let's do that. Give that just to someone. And of course over here, Marine. Was it Marine or was it Yunkai? Probably this one, wasn't it? Lordship of Yunkai, yeah. Because we kind of control the city. Which obviously is not good. Maybe we should give this. I did say I did think about maybe giving them independence before. Or making them a Lord Paramountcy. we'd have to make them all separate because we can't put them all into one. We could give them all to one guy, possibly. That would be a way around it, I guess. Just trying to think. My second son could be the one we could give it all to. Who else would I trust? I'm trying to think who she would actually trust to take over the realms far, far away. And I'm not sure there is anyone. Let's look at our commanders. You know, Grey Worm can't have it. Grazar, he has been fighting for us. He is a marine person. Possibly. My husband, no. This isn't my council. I don't think there's anyone I've seen before who really took my notice, and I thought he can go and rule over the people over in Slaver's Bay. Jacaerys of Essos. Maybe that could have been this could have been a nice reward for Aegon, because he helped us get the Golden Company, but sadly, I mean, it was his idea, we'll say. Sadly, though, he's betrayed us. We could give it to his son once we, kill Aegon. Ooh, Driggy. Yeah, we could give it to Driggy. That could be a possibility, but I can't give it to her directly. I'd probably have to give it to whoever she's marrying. So we should probably get her married maybe. Let's have a quick look at her. Driggy. Now, I can't give you the title. I have to marry you to someone, and then you could maybe both rule it together. So if we have her and a guy, maybe someone from Marine itself. Yeah, that could be a good way to do it. If we could find us someone maybe from Marine, from their culture, I'd be very happy to give it to them and have independent control over. Who's the one who's the commander? I can't remember. Doesn't tell me. We could marry to the guy who the commander is. They could get together. We could give them... Now the question is, do we give them one? Like, do we split up the 3 different kingdoms? Or should I actually give it to the proper, the whole thing? Just give them all of them together? Because that could cause more problems for them. I believe Sir Devon Lannister has been in your custody for too long. You would like to pay his ransom. Devon Lannister. I mean, every time I let the Lannisters go, something bad happens. No. He's going to stay in those dungeons. Greatest Knights again. We know there are some choices there. Sir Donald again. Sir Davin. Marbrand. He's a skilled fighter. Though obviously the older guy's also brave and ruthless, so I like him more. Sir Ermond Payne. This could be a way, obviously, to pay back the Paynes. Which son is he? He is the youngest son. Yeah, none of them are really good at fighting. He's not particularly great. He's only a trained fighter, but he's brave. Would Deceitful help in fighting? And would Slothful actually make him worse? I'm not sure. We could give it to him just as a thank you to the Payne family. Let's do that then, yeah. I think Dany likes to pay back those who are good to her. And Grace would be the highest honor to serve on the King's Guard. So we have Ermond Payne as one of the members of the King's Guard. Okay. My prisoner, Jacaerys of Essos, complained about his dark cell. Let him rot. Yeah, I was about to move those men out, actually. That was silly of me. Should have moved them out. No big deal, though. They're just the Unsullied. It's just the Unsullied. Prince Carlton of the Iron Throne. Died under suspicious circumstances. Interesting. So Carlton was just killed by someone. The son of Tommen, the oldest son. Now, the youngest son now controls Storm's End. If he dies, I get Storm's End. Which then we could give, obviously, to the Selmies to kind of give them a bit of a stronger position. Huh. But he's in my dungeon right now. What happened to him? Your Grace, an enemy host approaches, intent on encircling the castle. What shall we do? I'll just fly away. The castle's impregnable. I'll be safe here. Yeah, I think we'll probably be safe here. I can probably just bring a force to kind of relieve us. Probably the best thing to do. How many men can I pick up? We can get a lot of men, yeah. So I didn't think I'd need to pick up my men. I thought our guys would be able to handle it for now. There we go, 50,000 men from the Payne family. That's crazy. 50,000 men. Okay, my husband will come. I'll come, I guess. Me and my husband are going to come with our dragons. Grey Worm, of course. He's just been a... Grey Worm's just been a stalwart. You have to give him that. This is the safest place, yeah. They're not going to get in here. I'm not going to let them take King's Landing and get in here. Here we go. Winter is coming to an end. Good to see. The war against the Dothraki is at 97%. Greatest Knights. Sir Donald again. Sir Davin Marbrand. And Sir Bryce. I think we'll go with the old guy this time. Sir Donald. He does seem to be the best option. He's a Stormlander. Step forward. I've never looked much good in white. Of course you haven't. Of course you never have looked much good in white. I should have suspected. The Greyjoys are coming. Your dragon Drogon is ravenous. Compensate those people. Madness and greatness are two sides of the same coin, and every time a new Targaryen is born, the gods toss the coin in the air, and the world holds its breath to see how it lands. This child seems mad. Okay, well at least it was only Roth. You know, that could have been much worse. So that's not too bad. Marbrand again. Daemon Illyrian, or Daemon Sand. He's a bastard. Skilled fighter. They're both skilled fighters, though. And we also have Clayton Follard. So they're all skilled fighters, but none of them are particularly brave. He's a Rollo worshipper. We did make a Pain a member of the King's Guard. Maybe I should go for Daemon Sand. He's a bastard son. He's probably not going to get anything. I think he'll probably have something, you know, he can probably give something to the King's Guard. Let's do that. I fear I cannot give it the pleasures of women. Ah, he's too lustful, of course. There's always something with these people, isn't there? Become exalted among men. And this boy, Stefan Buckwell, got better at fighting. How's actually my main son? Now we need an ambition. Win the war. I guess that's the thing she's concentrating on the most, so we'll go for that. When he's a little bit older, we can probably force him to train a little bit. We do have some good people in the King's Guard maybe he could be trained by. The war in Meereen has been won. Good to see. And here we go. We're here to relieve King's Landing. Marbrand Sir Riken. He's a duelist. He's brave. And he's a skilled fighter. Looking pretty good. Maron Galesand. Skilled fighter. Let's go for Sir Riken. With the highest honor. There we go. We're finally starting to fill out the King's Guard. A former magistrate from the Free Cities has offered to tutor my ward. For a price, of course. Yeah, that's fine. He has gained the Diligent. And this guy just arrived from my court. Yeah, I'm happy for him to educate that boy. Yeah, that's fine. You know, Dany's a woman of the world. She's travelled many places. Winter's come to an end in Astapor. And there we go. His armies have been crushed. He's going the Farron Cross. We'll just chase him down. There's not really much else he can do. A vacancy's available. Greatest Knights. Davin Marbrand. You're the only choice right now. My house needs me more than the realm. Oh, you're the oldest son. Well, okay. That's fine then. Where are they going now? Roseford. We're getting attrition, but I don't really mind, because like I say, we've got so many men, we've got dragons. I'm not particularly concerned if we're losing a few men here and there. It doesn't bother me. We need to make an example of these people. Your prisoner, Sir Norwyn Lannister, has requested an audience with you. He wants to pay his ransom. Norwyn Lannister, you are the son of Martin Lannister. And your uncle was Lancel. I'm sorry, no. You Lannisters are too dangerous. You've shown it time and time again. I'll honour my allegiance. Okay, so they've now joined. We've still got our men right now. The greatest knights. There are none. There are none at the moment. At least in the lands that we've seen. They're still running away. Going down Inchfield. Let's keep chasing them. None to choose from. Here we go. We should get the Greyjoys at least. We got the Greyjoys. No one's there. I don't know why it pops up. If there's no one to choose from, Why does it even bother to pop up? So why can you jump over from here to here? That seems very odd. We should be catching them here inside a hall, the home of the Fozzaways. Either one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with factions. Claw Isle. Depose Queen Daenerys. Obligate the vassal. Yeah, we'll obligate him. Dany would do that. My courtier expressed a desire to get married. Marry as you please. That obviously was the Greyjoy boy. None of these men can guard me. Aegon of Essos tried to slay your dragon and failed, but he was severely burned. Ah, that'd have been great if he died against the dragon. Fool. Thank you for reminding me of my duties. No problem, Celtiger. I mean, you shouldn't need reminding. And there we go, 100%. His armies have been completely crushed. Done and dusted. He's now in the jail where he belongs. Aegon, Aegon, Aegon. You even tried to kill my dragon. You despicable man. We can't get rid of them here. We need to go back to our lands. When the war was completed, of course. The war has been won. The rebels' armies have been crushed. Ha. Well, she was a former slave. We'll let them bend the knee. They were kind of small people. They didn't know they were getting into. They're off over there in Slaver's Bay. These guys don't know what they're getting themselves into. But you, Sir Greyjoy, we defeated you. You bent the knee, but then you fought for me against the rebels. Why did you join Aegon? Why did you join him? I think we're not going to make the Greyjoys forfeit their lands. We're going to send him to the dungeon, though. For recognition of what he's done. Ah. But he does not like that at all. I'll crush him as well. We're going to put him in the dungeon. You know, his son has been very good. You know, he's been in my home. You know, we quite like him. We don't mind him, actually. He's got married in King's Landing. He's married a King's Lander. His son doesn't seem too bad. So I don't want to take the lands away from the Greyjoys, because on Dany's point of view, you know, she's met Horgon. He seems quite nice. He's met his father. His father, you know, was defeated in battle and helped her. Now he's betrayed her. Keep him in the dungeons until he dies. He's an old man. When he dies, his son will inherit, and our relations will be good, maybe. The Iron Throne is in a state of war. They will honor their obligation. So we need ships. That's what I need right now. My prisoner's complaining? No, Aegon. No, Sir Aegon. Commander Gendry of the Poor Fellows. Keep him in the dungeons probably doesn't do well for me and the gods. And the people who support the gods. He can repay me later. Here's me a favor. I'll release him. No great knights left these days. Now, do I want to go into the war myself? I could just send our men to crush them. But we know they have hardly any... No, they hardly have any men. So it wouldn't be too difficult to defeat them. Look at that. Roller, bright smile. Just trying to see what's going on. What, are they fighting? No, they're just not joining in on the war, are they? They're not helping out the Rowan family. The Rowan seem to have got their place secure at the moment. Let's get some ships. How many ships would we have? Quite a few ships. How many in King's Landing? 50. That could probably take 5,000 men. It's not many, is it? Dragonstone. 25? 7,000. That should be really enough to defeat the Greyjoys anyway. Yeah, you know what? Let's just take those. We'll get these men here. And we'll delete, like... We'll just take, like, 7,000. Keep splitting it until we get a good number. 5,000. 5,000 with dragons should be enough. Go to Manderford and we'll pick you up. $20,000. Why? You guys are in our lands. You should be okay. Huh. Okay, you two. Go to Manderford. Pick them up. There we go. There they head off. I wonder if we could build a big ship. That would be a good idea. Why? It doesn't say why there would be less troops. Is that because we don't have the Westerlands? Is that why? Ah. So army loads. We have 44,000 raised, but 45,000 left. And we're 50... Yeah, it's because some of them are the Westerlands, I suspect. Let's delete that then. That should be fine. Yeah, that's about right then. Okay, that's fine then. It was only because the Westerlands, we had their men from before. But we deleted them. That means they go back. Our men should be able to handle this quite easily, I think. Ambition. Win the war again. And Tion Lannister has become a trained fighter. Looking forward to when we can push our son to get better. Should I give him to a good fighter now? That's the question. I could just give him to someone who's good at fighting now. Because Dany does a pretty good stats. She does a pretty good stats, you have to say. So we could just keep him. I can get him to trained fighter. But it doesn't seem to be going well so far. I should probably get my councilman. He is training children. 21% chance. That should be easy. This guy's a genius. He's got pretty nice traits. Not completely, no greedy, obviously he's not great. Who are the rest of the King's Guard again? Let's have a quick look. And we'll see, we've got Sir Herbert. Pretty nice, you know, traits there, you know, brave, ruthless, just. Those three are pretty good. Trained fighter. Sir Archibald Big Man. Yes, he's gone crazy, though. I can't imagine a crazy man would be good at training my son. Aemon Payne, nope. Balon Swan. He's got okay traits as well. A couple are not so great. It's a Riken. He's got shy. And that doesn't seem perfect. I think I'm better for like educating him than they are. It's just they'd be really good for his military prowess. Where are the boats? And here come the boats. Have our allies sent men? Looks as though Saltcliffe are actually supporting us. So there we go. Saltcliffs are actually supporting 27 Marshal right there. He's pretty good. I think he's the only one supporting us as well. Well, I mean, we could always give it to them. But like I say, I think I'm just going to put them in the dungeons. Okay, get the men on board. Okay, Jacaerys did not get great education. I mean, when you're in jail, you're not likely to get a great education, are you? The Greyjoy sending their men to King's Landing. One of your jailers has brought word from the cells. He says your captive, Lady Amara Frey, was covertly set free during the night by a small band of men in their desperate escape from the castle. One of them was captured. Was in the employ of Master Carlos. Okay, so her ward. She was the Lady of Dany. Oh yeah, she was the wife of Lancel. So who gets it when she dies? Theo Frey. Okay. She probably doesn't like me. I did, you know. It is my fault her husband's not here. Let's get our men up there. Well, I guess it's not our fault. He did die of depression. So I guess it's not directly our fault, but still. Now, what would Dany choose for his education? He's already looking like he could be a good martial person because he's got that wrath. So let's go for a bit of struggle. Let's push him to kind of like really get into fighting. His brother, yeah, because he's going to be king, is more of an etiquette man. So yeah, let's do that. He can defend his brother. He can protect him. That's what Dany wants to see. Now, if he's got the Mormont, you know, the bear blood in him. The Bears have always been quite a strong family. Too bad Jonas Mormont didn't pass that on to our son. And we don't have enough men to take it, but I could just use a dragon. Let's do it. Deploy the dragon in the siege. Try to employ the Golden Company. Let's do it. Jacaerys. And that should have fixed that. There we go. We'll ask his family to come with us. And that sorted that problem out. I'm instructing him in the way of sword and lance. As a question, I'm pleased to say he appears to be a natural. There we go. Varman. He managed to get Paul fired before his brother. Good job. Good job indeed. How can I rely on my generals when their understanding of warfare is so lacking compared to my own? I could teach Grazar a thing or two. We could, I guess. Oh yeah, he's the one I thought we could marry to the girl, but they won't be able to get married. He's already married. Lecture him to lead from the center, yeah. And we're going to end this part here because actually we're going to run out of time. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully we come back next time. We can defeat the Greyjoys. It's just war. War, 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 war. That's all we... That's all things seem to be at the moment. Constant wars all the time. For 100 years. Forever and ever. Me, you, and war. That's what this is about. Oh, there's a... Quarren Peel. He's a Northman. Apparently he's managed to get this. But it doesn't say he's a traitor. Huh. Must be a traitor though. How do you get that land? Let's have a quick look. Conquered in a war. Okay, this guy was the deserter. And he was he gloriously died in battle. Whilst raided by Dormund. Okay. Well, there you go. So that's why that guy's there. Samwell, remember, protect that wall. Dany is counting on you. Dany's counting on you. But yeah, we'll see you next time.